Hello, welcome to the queue. Operation Skyfall. It is turn 8 for the CCP and Russia. CCP is up first. They have $4. They'll spend it on an artillery. So we'll take their $4 away and let's look at what they're going to do. Basically, they're just going to place their artillery. No combat, no non-combat. They'll place their artillery in Kang, and the CCP now is mountain, 2 infantry, artillery in Kang, and the Tibet, the cavalry will stay put. All right. So they do get $2 for having the rail connection to Russia. So they'll have $2 for next turn. The next, we move over to Russia. They're going to buy an anti-aircraft gun and save the rest. So, I guess I don't have 4 single dollars, so we'll take a 5 off and put a 1 back. So that's the $4 for that. We are saving 30, 40, $44 is what we're saving. We get an income roll. 1 purchase. Tech rolls. Let's roll some tech. First up is rockets. Failure. All right, next up, and this is at an 8. I didn't move it from last time. All right, jet fighters at an 8. Get rid of that dice. All right, so we need a white, green, and a blue, and these are all at 7 for artillery, factories, and mechanized. An 8 and a 11. So factories and mechanized will move up. So factories is complete and mechanized goes to stage 2. All right. So that's a good deal. We're not going to change our buy. Let's keep moving on. Oh, we do have some combat. So let's bring this dice tray on over here so we can roll some combat. All right, let's finish off Finland. From Lapland, we've got a airborne and an infantry going into southern Finland. 2 light tanks. We have a fighter coming up from Smolensk. 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll have a movement of 1 left. We'll have a fighter and attack coming from Leningrad at an airbase. 1, 2. They'll have a movement of 3 left, but they are going to blitz with the 2 light tanks into Helsinki. We have a fighter coming directly from Leningrad. 1, 2. He'll have a movement of 3 left. And then our air transport will grab that airborne from Leningrad. 1, 2. And he'll have quite a bit left. I didn't get another dice for him. So those are going directly into Helsinki. These guys will blitz. But we got to make sure we get this guy killed. So let's bring in 4. Do I need 4 infantry for that? Let's bring, I think we'll just bring 2 infantry from Vipuri, and the rest of those are going to do other things. All right, so there's our battle. We have to win this one in 2 rounds first. It's defended by 1 lone Finland. Let's just start off with our big guns. We'll have 2 fighters and attack, and the yellow dice is the tactical. You gotta be kidding me. All right, so I didn't think I'd have to look at the rest. 2 light armor at 3. Oh, there's 1 hit. All right. And for grins, we got 4 infantry at 2. And there would be, 3 hits total. All right, so we do clear it on round 1. The Finnish soldier will defend at a 3. No, at a 4. Doesn't matter, it's a 1. So we're going to lose that airborne because he defends like a garbage. And then blitzing into Helsinki will be the 2 light armor. And the 2 are the fighter and tactical, and they have a movement of, I'd marked to blockade that. So the good news is I did mark it. So these 3 ships come up to blockade that port. That's kind of critical to the attack on this city. Yay for marking. So these guys defend -1. So in there will be 2. This guy has to land over there. What was this guy? Oh, he walked in. All right. So in Helsinki is 2 light tanks, 2 fighters, tactical, airborne. These 3 ships are in A13, and these 7 ships, I guess the subs don't count. These 3 ships are in A14 performing the blockade. All right. Let's move on to the attack. There is a first strike because they do have an artillery. That guy's gone. So the artillery will first strike at a 2. And that is a 7. We'll start at the bottom. So we got a 3 for the airborne, and the 2 light tanks are 3s. We got 1 hit. All right. Now we've got 2 fighters and attack. So we'll do that again, huh? Nope, can't have 3 greens. All right. 2 fighters and 1 tactical. 1 more hit. Man, my aircraft are stinking. That's it. So we'll assume we'll lose that artillery and 1 infantry. So defending will be 2 infantry at 3. They get a hit, so that is the airborne. No, we're going to lose a light tank. Or are we going to lose a light tank? We'll lose the airborne. All right, so 1 infantry left, round 2. 2 light tanks at 3. There's a hit. For grins, we'll do the 2 fighters and tactical. 3 hits. So I don't know why you can't get that on the first round. Remaining Finnish infantry at a 3. It's a 7. All right. So our 2 airborne bite the dust. We do take Helsinki, but we don't get to collect any of this money. We do get something though for that winter war right here. So let's mark that as a victory. Whoa, rolling away. As a victory condition, we get to move up 2 tech 1 stage. Advanced mech, and we're going to move artillery. The other one we could have moved was heavy armor, but I didn't have it on the board, so we didn't move it. Now let's land some planes. The 1 fighter has 3 movement. This goes back to Leningrad. The fighter tactical has 2 movements. They go back to Leningrad. This fighter in southern Finland has a movement of 1. He's going to go to Viipuri. And the air transport will go back to, he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he'll go back to Moscow. All right, so what other movements do we got? Let's get the dice tray out of the way. We've got infantry here in Angara is going to rail to the Caucasus Mountains. They need some Siberia mountain cold weather training. We've got an infantry here in Viipuri that will rail to Kursk. All right, I got a cavalry and a motorized in Viipuri. They'll go 1, 2 into Belarusia. Yeah, they're safe. All right, that leaves 3 infantry that I'm going to move. I'm going to leave 1 infantry with that fighter just for grins. So these 3 infantry will walk 1 into Leningrad. All right. I believe we're done on our movements. Oh, no, we're not. The 4 mech or motorized will move out of Kiev into Kursk. And then the 1 infantry from southern Ukraine moves into eastern Ukraine. Or, we'll move into Kiev. All right. That will be good. That's our casualties. Don't need the dice. We have 1 unit to place. Take our marker away. All right, 1 unit to place, which is this anti-aircraft gun. Goes in Leningrad. I think the only thing left to do is roll income and recruitments. The income didn't matter beforehand because I'm already above 19. So let's see what we get. 8. Well, that's better than what we got from Germany and our last roll. So that would be 32. Nice. Recruitment roll for what is that? CCP out of 3. Oh my, they got 1. Nice. That's the one I needed for Spain, is a 1. So we'll add another infantry there to Sikang. All right, so Mongolia is a 4. It misses, and Spain is a 1, and it misses. All right, so money-wise, we've saved, I forget what it was, 30, 44. We're going to add 32, so that'll be 30 and 2. All right, so let's count this out. There's a 50 spot, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $76 for next turn, and we still have more income rolls to go. $2 for CCP. Let's do a recap. The only thing that's changed in the Pacific side is the Angara infantry moved, and we added 1 infantry to the CCP here in Sikang. All right, the European side, we now have 4 infantry in Transcaucasia, cavalry in North Caucasia, Kalmytskaya has a cavalry, in Crimea is infantry, militia, Kiev infantry, Oral-Kursk infantry, 4 motorized, Smolensk infantry, I don't know what that is. Northern Belarusia has a motorized and a cavalry, Moscow air transport and an infantry. Leningrad, 6 infantry, 1 militia, 2 fighters, 1 tactical, 1 AA, and 1 seaplane. And in Viipuri is an infantry and a fighter. Southern Finland, 3 infantry. In Helsinki is 2 light armor. And I'm wondering, for grins, I want to put that seaplane on map in A12. All right. That will be that. Let's move on to Japan. Japan, you are on the clock.